Winter is here, and if you're a runner who dreads running in the treadmill and would prefer running outdoors despite of the wet condition, a waterproof shoe can definitely save you from the misery of running with soggy feet. In this video, I will discuss to you if the Nike Pegasus 41 Gore-Tex is worth adding to your winter shoe rotation. Let's dive into it. Hey there everybody, Jed here from The Quality Adventure, here today to share to you my experience running in these shoes. Last November, I was in the market for a winter specific shoes, and the opportunity to get a discounted shoe kind of fell in place when I visited the Philippines. Nike Ayala Bay in Manila just opened on December 7th, and they had a promo running for certain items. Luckily, this shoe was included on the sale, so I got it a little bit over $100. It was definitely a steal I couldn't pass, so I'm here today to tell you what I like and dislike about this shoe, and if this is worth your money if you are also in the market for winter running shoes. Another thing I find interesting is that this shoe is the longest running model in the swoosh lineup with its 41st version, and after all the changes, do I feel that Nike has gotten it right on the Pegasus 41? Let's find out. First thing I wanted to talk about is the specs. I'll have it flashed over the screen, so here they are. Feel free to pause them if you need to. All right, now we got that out of the way. Let's start from the top to the bottom as usual. First we're going to talk about is the upper. This version of the Pegasus 41 is wrapped with a Gore-Tex membrane that is designed to repel water for wet running conditions, keeping your feet dry. The Gore-Tex is a trusted brand. Now, they have been in the business for a very long time. They also partner with other brands in outerwear, footwear category. So when you see the Gore-Tex logo right here, you know that you're getting a waterproofing protection. The tongue is gusseted to ensure the water will not seep through any small opening to avoid any leaks, guaranteeing you a 100% seal and effective waterproofing. It is also nicely padded for extra comfort, and you can cinch this down a bit without feeling any lace pressure or hot spot on your feet. The heel collar is constructed with heathered material to provide that warmth on the ankle. It has enough cushion to add comfort, and the counter is nice and stiff, giving you that extra stability, especially if you are a heel striker. The midsole is made out of Nike React X foam, which is the next best thing besides the Zoom X foam. Nike also claims that the React X foam is 13% more responsive than the previous React technology. On top of that, there are two air zoom units, one in the forefoot and one on the heel, giving you that extra additional cushioning and energy return. The next one is the outsole. Nike added a new rubber called the Storm Tread, which is about 4 millimeters thick. The multi-directional thread pattern on this shoe helps channel away water to improve traction during wet conditions. Now let me share you my experience with this shoe. Let's cover how it fits and how it performs. First things first is fit. For me, I feel like this shoe is true to size, but I wanted to point out that because of the thicker upper, due to the Gore-Tex layer, it might feel tight to some. If you're also using a waterproof socks with a liner, you might want to consider going half a size up to ensure proper fitting, because this shoe is narrow to begin with. If you have a wide feet, I wouldn't even recommend these shoes for you. The next thing is upper fit security. I have no issues with this shoe in terms of heel slip. Therefore, I would say this has a good secure fit for a narrow, medium to high arch feet like myself. It has a good lockdown feel, giving me that confidence on each stride. In terms of the ventilation, this shoe is not designed for ventilation because its main function is waterproofing, and because of that, breathability is not really what it excels in due to the limited ventilation for air to escape in this shoe. It is hard to find usually a balance between breathability and waterproofing, And the Pegasus 41 Gore-Tex might make your feet hot, so just keep that in mind, all right? Now the tongue, I didn't experience any issues with water entering in the shoe. I think the waterproofing is awesome. It gives you that good waterproofing protection. Like I said earlier, it's heavily padded, so it's comfortable, and you can tighten it a little bit without feeling any lace pressure on top of your feet. Now for comfort on the upper, overall, this shoe is comfortable for me since the fit is perfect for narrow, medium to high arch feet like myself. I didn't encounter any issues, no hot spots, no pinching, no rubbing, no blisters. However, I can see how the toe box can be an issue for some because of the narrow fit, which is Nike's really known for that anyway. I feel like it doesn't give you enough room for toe splay. So the Pegasus 41 Gore-Tex is not made to fit most foot shapes and structures. So just keep that in mind. So after putting several miles on this shoe, how did the Pegasus 41 perform? I wanted to cover first the traction, midsole stability, and ride feel on this shoe. For me, I feel that the Pegasus 41 is dead on my feet. I'm used to the energy return of the Alpha Fly, although I'm not expecting the same thing. I was hoping the React X foam and the air units on this shoe can offer a little bit of bounce, but it's not really doing anything for me. Of course, you can run fast in this shoe. I took this to the track and I was able to test cornering stability, traction, and speed. After 4 laps of warm-up and 4x200 sprints, I was able to hold a 5 to a 35 minute mile pace, but I felt like I was really working hard, and this shoe is not really offering me any assistance in terms of energy return. The positive thing is that the shoe is doing really well in terms of traction. I took this to the track and the surface was wet. I felt like it handled really well on the track, also on wet road paint, on wet pine needles and leaves on the road surfaces. Because of the awesome traction, it corners really well, giving you that stability and confidence on wet surfaces. I can't really give you an input in terms of snowy conditions because it doesn't snow here, but if you have that experience running in these shoes, let me know in the comments below. Now, in terms of the comfort on the midsole, I feel like this shoe is more for heel strikers because of the thicker stack on the heel. I'm more of a midfoot to forefoot striker, and I can still feel some cushion on the midfoot, but on the forefoot, it is really harsh for me. I would say like for shorter distances, this shoe is fine, but I will not recommend this shoe for longer runs. Now, I do have the Blueprint slip-on versions, and I use that for our travels with lots of walking, and I can say truly that that is a comfortable shoe for walking. Now, few things I would consider in terms of shopping for a winter shoe. First things first, of course, is the price. This is a specific shoe that will get worn during winter time only, so I don't want to spend much money for a seasonal shoe. I also expect that the shoe will get trashed, and it will break my heart and my wallet to do that on an expensive shoe. Also, I think like even for $160, this is an expensive shoe for me. Without the discount, I wouldn't even consider these shoes. Another thing I would look into is the outsole. Nike has done an amazing job with the Storm Tread on this shoe. I am really confident with every step, so thumbs up with that. Now, lastly is the waterproofing feature. Again, Gore-Tex, amazing, tried and tested, and I'm confident that it will keep my feet dry and protected from the rain. I even tried to spray this shoe with a hose a few times and it kept my feet dry. I'm really impressed what Nike and Gore-Tex has done with this shoe. So again, Gore-Tex waterproofing feature is good on this shoe. Overall, I think it's not the best from Nike. There are other brands that are better out there, but for the price I paid, I am definitely keeping this shoe for my winter rotation for now. But that is it for our Nike Pegasus 41 Gore-Tex review. I hope you find this video helpful. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them on the comment section below. I would also appreciate and ask a huge favor from you. If you like this video, go ahead and give your boy a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be updated on the next video I'm about to drop. Anyway, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. Keep logging those smiles as always. God bless. I'll see you on the next video.